What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and I am back this week with your WWE Monday Night Raw review. Monday Night Raw took place this past Monday, December 3rd, 2012, from Greensboro, North Carolina. And I'm telling you right now, guys, WWE is on cruise control. They're just waiting to get past the TLC pay-per-view and begin their road to WrestleMania season. That's where their money is going to be. That's all they care about. In fact, WWE won't be putting anything of importance on TV for the remainder of the year, and I am telling you guys right now, that was clearly evident on this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. I think I sat through most of the show with the TV on mute while I messed around on the internet. That's how boring the show was. Alright, the main thing that came out of this show, obviously, was CM Punk. If you guys have not heard, there was breaking news after Monday Night Raw went off the air and into Tuesday, okay, where it was said at the SmackDown tapings on Tuesday, CM Punk will not be in the main event at the TLC pay-per-view to defend the WWE Championship against Ryback. Alright? CM Punk needed emergency knee surgery due, and I mean due in quotation marks, due to an altercation with Ryback in the closing segment of the show. Okay? Obviously, they're going to be setting up that Ryback injured CM Punk. Why WWE needed to book this segment to begin with involving CM Punk and The Miz with this whole lie detector storyline is beyond me. They scheduled Punk to take a lie detector test on Miz TV, which is, if you guys know or watch WWE on a week-to-week basis, that is the Miz's talk show, as he occasionally has on SmackDown and Raw. First of all, what does the Miz have to do with CM Punk to the point where he needed to come out and be so demanding with Punk? I was all for this Miz nonsense and having him turn babyface, but this episode and this segment on Raw just made me cringe. It's like WWE was forcing the Miz down our throats with this segment, trying really hard to get him over with the audience, having him confront the biggest heel in the business right now, who is also your WWE champion. It felt so unnatural and felt so out of place. Like, why couldn't Vince McMahon come out and demand a lie detector test if that's what they wanted to do? Wouldn't have that made more sense than The Miz? If the WWE is going to turn him babyface, they need to let the fans choose whether or not it will happen. Let The Miz be The Miz. Let him get into his own zone, his own comfort zone, and work off the crowd. I literally shut my TV off and I asked myself, what am I watching here? As for the actual lie detector segment, of course it never fully happened. I don't think anybody with a brain expected it to play out fully. I don't think anybody with a brain expected CM Punk to answer those questions to begin with. The Shield ran down and destroyed the set of Miz TV and The Miz himself. I'm glad, because the segment was beyond terrible, guys. It was beyond terrible. I'm glad The Miz got destroyed. Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane, ran down to make the save. Then, of course, we finally see Ryback for the first time in the evening, and he handles the Shield easily, along with Kane and Daniel Bryan, which I also didn't like. You want all the guys in what is your main storyline right now destroyed in 3 weeks? Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose destroyed in 3 weeks. 3 weeks in, they're already getting mauled and chased into the crowd by Kane and Daniel Bryan and Ryback. I mean, are you kidding me? Hell No and Ryback eventually, like I said, chased the Shield out of the building, and CM Punk remains in the ring talking trash to The Miz, who's laying down on the mat, kicks him out of the ring. Ryback comes in, sneaks behind Punk, and handles Punk as if he was a jobber. He found a steel chair, hit him with that. He went underneath the ring, found the ladder, hit him with that. And when I tell you he hit him with the ladder, I mean he hit him to the point where I thought he might have broken CM Punk's ribcage. Then he gets a table from underneath the ring, sets it up, and slams Punk through the table. All to set up their title match at TLC. It all leads into the TLC pay-per-view, tables, ladders, and chairs. So Ryback figures, okay, let me take a steel chair, let me take a ladder, let me take a table, and prove CM Punk, or prove a point to CM Punk. After this barbaric display, there won't be a title match for the WWE Championship, because CM Punk legitimately was injured before any of this even happened. Okay? He was banged up to begin with. He has bad knees. His back is hurting him. He needs the time off. But what WWE is going to tell you is that Ryback injured CM Punk through the table, with that table spot. Like I said, Punk needed emergency surgery on his knee. And the time frame for his return is uncertain, but what I have read is that he is expected to make a full recovery. And I'm sure all will be okay in time for the Royal Rumble when he goes one-on-one with The Rock. But as for the TLC pay-per-view, Punk will not be competing. Punk has been banged up for quite some time, like I just said. Needed to get this done to fully recover, and I'm sure he'll be back. Not a problem. Alright? He needs to be prepared. He needs to prepare himself and ensure his health for what is important in the months of January through April. This Ryback situation isn't important, and these past 3 months with Ryback stem from the WWE being clueless in their booking. There will not be a title defense, and I, for one, am glad. According to reports at the SmackDown tapings this Tuesday, which will air Friday night on Sci-Fi SmackDown, the new main event for TLC will be Kane, Daniel Bryan, and Ryback versus The Shield, Ambrose, Rollins, and Reign, in a TLC match, with Vince changing the rules for this match where the winner will be decided by pinfall or submission. I understand them wanting to get a pay-per-view main event, but is this the best that WWE and Vince could have done? Why are you putting The Shield in a match? A pay-per-view match, a high-profile match, so early out of the gate? With this match, they will lose all of their mystique, in my honest opinion. They will lose all their steam, and whatever momentum they had built up since the Survivor Series debut, nobody wants to see them compete. Yet, I certainly don't want to see them compete on pay-per-view yet. They're rogues, outlaws, who have infiltrated the WWE. What they stated in an interview with Michael Cole, do what's right for the WWE and fix what's wrong. The Shield had diminished. Alright? They had diminished after the announcement of this match. Period. There are still questions that need answers. Are they working with Heyman and Punk? Now, is WWE gonna add to that? They're actually adding to that in the form of why are they attacking Kane and Daniel Bryan? They didn't give us an answer to that. Why are they attacking Randy Orton? They branched out the Shield into doing too much too soon, and that's what they should have avoided. They really needed to keep it simple and not go the route of that terrible angle in TNA with the aces and eights bullshit. The aces and eights are attacking everybody. So many storylines going on. Stick to one route. They had everything going. Why are they attacking Ryback? Now they branched out attacking Punk and Daniel Bryan and Orton and this one and that one. Why? I don't believe it. Keep it simple. Like I said in the intro, WWE is on cruise control, and honestly, they don't care about anything unless it involves The Rock, John Cena, and WrestleMania, and it's a damn shame. They have a golden opportunity here with 3 guys who I stated already are the future of this business, and they are exposing them to a live crowd on pay-per-view so early in this storyline. It's just a terrible decision on WWE's behalf, and it's something that could potentially ruin this angle, unless something drastic happens at the pay-per-view. As far as the match outcome here, they obviously need to win this match. There is no, and I mean no, other alternatives here. If not, this storyline is dead, and there's no hope for the Shield in the WWE, and the WWE creative writers will just destroy all of them already. They need to deliver quality television. They need to win this match. As for Punk, like I said, I'm glad he's receiving the proper medical treatment to make sure he's completely capable of delivering during WrestleMania season. We all knew the outcome of this Ryback Punk match before it even happened anyway, because WWE for a 3rd straight month booked themselves into a corner with Ryback. I've read people say, strip the title off Punk. It will be past the 30-day mark of him not defending the title. Or give it to Ryback. Or have a title match for the vacant title. Let me tell you guys something. For a guy to accomplish what he's done in this era, would you really strip him of the title? Would you rather Ryback fight The Rock at the Royal Rumble? Think about that for a few seconds. Yeah, I know the answer. I thought so. No. And the other notable piece of information on Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon forced Vicky Guerrero to change the announced John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler match at TLC to a ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. I understand why this needs to happen, but as a fan, I hate it. I hate it because I have a feeling WWE is going to screw Ziggler over here and give John Cena the briefcase. Why? We all know The Rock is fighting Punk at the Royal Rumble. The rumor right now is The Rock and Cena will be headlining WrestleMania again. The only difference that it will be for the WWE title. Now, a lot of people are wondering if Ziggler holds the SmackDown briefcase. How can that be if John Cena wins this briefcase? Let me tell you something, guys. This is WWE. If it concerns John Cena and The Rock and the main event of WrestleMania, people will overlook it and WWE will get away with it. Another scenario here is Cena wins the briefcase, wins the World Heavyweight Championship, and challenges The Rock at WrestleMania, setting up a unification title match to unify both belts. So there'll only be one championship belt. I'd like that, but I don't see that happening. The other scenario here is, and the one I would book if I was the head of WWE Creative, have Ziggler say, fuck this, I'm going to cash in my Money in the Bank briefcase before this pay-per-view match, win the World Heavyweight Championship, and be on with it. No briefcase, no match. Have Vince come out, change the match to a ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ziggler versus Cena. Or lastly, Ziggler can win and walk away with the briefcase in hand and eventually become the World Heavyweight Champion. In the end of it all, I don't see Ziggler walking out of TLC with his briefcase. Period. That's just how I feel. I want him to win, but he's not going to win. If he wins, I'll be shocked. Let's face it, this is John Cena and WrestleMania, guys. WWE will do whatever it takes to make sure there are plans set in place for what's going to be the biggest event ever in April. Hey, if Cena walks away with the briefcase, I know who I'm picking for the Royal Rumble winner. Ziggler. Everything's going to work out. Other than that, guys, Monday Night Raw was absolutely boring. I don't even want to get into the rest of it because if there was anything newsworthy, I would tell you. Being a fan of the WWE product for over 25 years, I would tell you if there's anything newsworthy. There was not. These are the two main points of this show. The two main points going into next week's Raw, and the two main points going into the TLC pay-per-view. All you need to know is CM Punk is out. The Shield is in against Ryback, Kane, and Daniel Bryan in a six-man tag. And that's it. And Ziggler versus Cena will be for the briefcase. Possible different scenarios I just went over with you. I don't know what's going to happen, but those are my opinions on that. The only other segment on Monday Night Raw that was even worthy of mentioning was Damien Sandow still looking for an apprentice. Everything Damien Sandow does is classic. I love his character. I love his in-ring work. I've been a fan of his ever since he debuted. I've been mentioning it on my channel since he debuted. He's going to be a major player. I can't wait till Damien Sandow hits the top and is a main event player on SmackDown or WWE in general. But that is all I got for you guys this week. I'll be bringing you more news and rumors as I uncover them throughout the week. Look forward to that on the weekend. I want to say thank you to the Cambodian Mafia, Nick, who did the background for my channel. I really appreciate it. He does some great work. I want to give him a shout out. The link will be in the description down below. If you guys have any comments, leave them down below. I want to hear your thoughts on everything CM Punk and TLC pay-per-view. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe, and JD is out, guys. I'll bring you some news and rumors this coming weekend, all WWE wise, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.